Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? So anyway, my last video, I was in Pennsylvania. So I shot over from Pennsylvania. I shot over to South Carolina. From South Carolina, I had a load going to Georgia, and from Georgia, I'm back. I'm back headed back to Pennsylvania because I had a load going to um, to Myrtle Beach. But because of the storm and everything, they canceled that load and gave me this one going to Pennsylvania. So, all in all, it's been a good couple of days. My house been good. But as you can see from the picture, that was a tight little. A lot of times when you go out, especially in these small towns, they have small spaces you have to try to get into. And so that was a real tight spot. First off, I was at a delivery and I picked up at one spot, and so he wanted me to follow him to his next location to pick up some other pallets that he had to go on the load. So I had to call my DL and ask him, was it all right for me to do that, to make sure that everything was all right. You know what I mean? I don't want to just go somewhere and have something happen and then I'll be to blame for just I just want to cover my own ass pretty much. So when I got to that location, I had to. It was real tight, real small. So I had to go around, turn around, and try to get into that tight little area, which I did. And I know a couple of months ago, I probably couldn't. I know I couldn't have done that. But anyway, the post. I was at when I was headed to South Carolina from Pennsylvania. I stopped in Richmond at a terminal, and a guy was talking about, we was just sitting around talking, and guys have been driving for a while. He was talking about one of the students asked him how much did he make a year, and he said, well, last year he made 72,000. And so a lot of the older drivers, they were questioning him, they didn't believe him, but I never questioned him. A man say he makes a certain amount of money, just because I don't make that kind of money. Well, I'm just starting anyway, but they didn't believe him because they didn't make the kind of money. But who am I to question what a man says? If he says he makes the kind of money, he makes the kind of money. But he said he drives he drives dedicated, and he drives from 3,500 to 3,800 miles a week, and he runs off recaps. So doing the math is plus he's counting in all his bonuses that he gets. He say he gets 4 quarterly bonuses, and he gets bonus every quarter, and it's 4 quarters in a year. So he say he counts those bonuses, and it adds up to last year he made 72,000. So if you believe it, like I say, who am I to question? I don't know. If you do the math, it's possible. If he runs like that, and if he's getting consistent loads like that, which he is because he's dedicated, so who am I to question that? So I don't know. But you can never base your somebody else's salary on yours. You know what I mean? And regardless of what company you're with, whether you're with Swift or Pam or CR England, whatever trucking company you're in, pretty much your DLs or the planners, they dictate your paycheck. So despite what you're doing, despite what company you're with, try to find out what your gifts and talents are, and use those to help you generate additional income. Because, like I say, people you work for dictate how much money you make, and you pretty much, unless you go on or out, you're pretty much in a basket of the amount of money you can make. That's with any job. And when you first starting out as a rookie driver, you're just starting out, so don't try to look for the home run here right off the bat, because you're not gonna make that kind of money anyway. You'll be lucky, if you're close to it, close to something like that. But anywho, I guess after a couple of months, you probably can go dedicated. After a couple of months of driving, you're not gonna get a dedicated count right off. But just starting out, you probably do a couple of months over the road, and then maybe you get transferred into, if you don't have any instances like me, any accidents, you probably can get on a because in order to get transferred, like you can't have any can't have your SPA was it SP, your score has to be low, and you can't have any accidents. And so in my case, I had an accident. So like I told you, like you see in other videos, if you haven't seen it, check them out down below, and check them out, and you can see where I've had an accident. Either I got stuck in the mud or I've hit something. So but that's trial and error. You live and you learn. Like I said, mistakes happen. But all in all, my score is low. I just had the accident, so I couldn't be transferred. So. But anywho, like I say, I can never judge a man's paycheck. If you say he's made the kind of money, makes the kind of money, 72K a year, as a company driver. I think the mentors make somewhere around that. If you're a mentor and you're a company driver, I think you make that around that type of money too. So I don't know. But anyway, like I say, don't base what somebody else makes on you, because everybody's different. Everybody's not gonna run the same. You're not gonna run this. You're not gonna get the loads that he gets, for one. Especially if you're not dedicated, you're not gonna get the loads he gets, and you may not have a planner he has. Your planner may be different. Your area where you're delivering may not get the type of loads he's getting. So, but anyway, just when you first starting out, just look to learn, and don't do it for the money, because the money's not gonna be there right off. And that's with any job you first starting off at. And like I say, use your gifts and talents. Use this whatever job you're in, whether you're in trucking or not. Use whatever job you're in to propel you to be able to use your gifts and talents to be a blessing to someone else, and that will create a better income, and a happier space. So anyway, that's my little rant and rave for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I guess I'll see you in Virginia, Pennsylvania. I'm out.